Hey, what's up? It's Chad with Landscape Leadership. Oh, wouldn't it be great to go to a warm, sunny beach in Florida right now? Well, I can't do that, but maybe I can do the next best thing. That's right. I'm going to give you a tour behind the scenes on one of the landscaping companies that we work with down in Sarasota, Florida, on their website. So this is Tropical Gardens Landscape. They are located in Sarasota and service Siesta Key and Longboat Key. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. And so today I'm going to show you some features on a website that we redesigned and built for them, and kind of point out some design features and functionality features that I think that you might benefit from if you decide to redesign your website. So let's get into it. So first thing, I'm going to start from top to bottom. I'm going to start at the top, point out some things. We're going to jump into some other pages. I'm going to show you some features. And if you have any questions, you can reply and I'll be sure to answer them. So first thing I want to look at is the top left. Man, this logo. I love this logo. But one of the things I love about this logo is the tilt on that icon. Now, it's not 45. It's a little less than that. It is a cool tilt. And then you get tilts on the other angles. So that was something that our designer said, you know what? I think I can pull that into the design here and we can have some fun with this. So I'm going to point that out as we go through here. The other thing is this white bar across the top is called a header on a website. One of the things you want to do when you design a website is you want a sticky header, meaning when you scroll, it sticks to the top of the screen, because that's where you're going to have your main navigation labels, which we put 4 in there. We didn't want to like make this all polluted with like drop downs of 7, 8, 10 different things, and it just becomes a big mess and a big maze for the user. So you see that we have design, install, maintenance. They do a little bit of commercial, and then there's a gallery. We'll dive into that in a little bit. And then you have that get started button. That's the thing you want people to click, so they fill out the form and give you a lead. And the phone number up at the top is also clickable on mobile. You can call as well through that. And then tucked over there on the side is what we call the hamburger menu. You click that, again, that conversion stuff right at the top, the phone and the get started button right there. If they want to dive into other stuff in the menu, they can do that. This is a cool effect. So we don't do animation all the time on websites, but we thought this is a little fun. Check out how the get started button kind of wiggles a little bit. And so the buttons on the website, when you do that, it kind of cocks a little bit to the side and mimics that tilt in the icon of the logo. You're seeing a video here playing in the background. This is just a compilation of a few of my favorite clips from the 3 different videos that we created for them. We created a design build video, a residential maintenance video, and also a lawn care programs video. And we'll probably see those when we go through here. You can go to the website and check them out and watch them. So again, call to action buttons as you go through. We have another one here. We changed the color just to have a little bit better contrast in here with the green grass behind. And again, here's that tilt. You can see the tilt here in the images. Instead of just putting them like a circles or squares, we said, let's repeat it here again. So it's a really fun way. All the photos that you're seeing on this website, well, probably about 95% of them are ones that we took on our last shoot. So we did the videos and also got a bunch of professional photos. So really kind of helps quickly display exactly what we're talking about there. If you click on them, which we'll do that in a minute, that'll actually take you to those pages. So just some real quick links on the main different service types, the main kind of leads they're after. Again, there's that video. So this one's, we rocked this theme of like, you can have a vacation whenever you want, and you're supposed to live in a tropical paradise, but your yard really isn't that way. So if you watch those videos, they're real fun. They kind of make you think you're watching a vacation commercial, and then quickly you realize these people are actually escaping their backyard. A lot of fun we had with those. And the copywriting, redid all the copywriting on the website, both for SEO, like making sure we get like landscaping services in the actual towns where they're doing service. But we wanted to make this about the prospective clients. We wanted to write this copy to appeal to them, to like talk about these problems or the aspirations that they have about like, yeah, I want this. I have no idea how to get there. And one of the ways you help a prospective client get there is you give them an easy process. Now, it might be a big convoluted process on your side, but you don't have to make it look that way on your website. Like 4 easy steps, you request a consultation, we come on site, we'll give you a plan, and then we'll take care of it. It seems really easy, right? If you're a buyer, well, it's complicated in the back end, but it doesn't have to be for the client. So we wanted to spell that out there. Again, you got some calls to action. There's that logo. We worked that in like in a separator, which I really like. Again, you see that angle again. So this type of module here, you have text on one side and image on the other. we kind of call it a split module or a text image split module. And we actually have the functionality, you'll probably see this in some later pages, where we can have image right or image left. So you can use that important copywriting for SEO, and also talk about, the main pain points, or provide some authority about the company in that copywriting, and then have an image. So it's not just big walls of text. It's broken up in really nice bite-sized chunks. Another bite-sized chunk here with authority. Instead of talking about how wonderful you are and how many years you've been in business, just do it visually, right? Like throw an icon in there, put a number, and a phrase underneath that really helps to kind of just convey the point really quickly. We have testimonials. Again, you see that tilt of the image there. So there's a variety of testimonials throughout the website of quotes, reviews that clients have left online. And if you go to that See All Testimonials button, that'll take you to a page that actually has more of those listed, because clients will actually read 10 to 12 reviews before they decide to reach out to a company. So we want to make sure that those are on there. Again, a call to action. We're getting down the page. We're like, hey, do something here. So get started. And then in the bottom, the footer there, you have even more places that they can click and other pages they can look at. So let's go back again. Let's talk a little bit about some of these pages. Let's talk about landscape design. So if you click on that page, or if you would click up here, or if you get it in the menu, you'd end up on this page. When you think about a user experience on a website, imagine it like going hiking in the woods. If you went to the bottom, the parking area, and you're going to hike in a park, and it had 17 trails, you'd be like, I don't know which one I'm going to go to. But if there was like 2 or 3 or 4, you would choose that. And then, as you hike and you get back, then there's even more branches in the path. And so that's what you want to do when you think about creating a user experience on your website. Like, okay, I'm at the homepage. I'm not sure what they want. Oh, landscape design. Okay. Well, now when you're in landscape design, what are some other choices I can give you? So you'll see we'll use these professional images. This is that video again, which is more toned to design build, a little bit of copywriting there. And then you'll see we have landscape design, outdoor kitchens. There's a nice one they built there. Fire pits, pergolas and tiki huts. We haven't got tiki hut pictures yet, but I'm hoping this next year we do. Paver and patio and paver installation. And so as someone's going down through this page and they see something that's a hot button to them, or the things that they want, they can click on that, and then they can go look more on that. So let's do that for one of these. Let's click on pavers. Where'd pavers go? Patio and paver installation. So now when you click on that and you go to that page, from an SEO standpoint, what's happening is you're using keyword phrases on this page that is about patio design, paver installation companies, those types of keywords. And so if someone's on here, they want landscape design. Now they're interested in patio and pavers. So you can talk more specifically about those. And as you go down through that page, again, it has these same types of elements. This is like a featured gallery here that we often do. We'll just kind of tease a few pictures. And if you click that, you pop it open and you can cycle through some of those. So these are some of the older pictures. This is one of the professional images that we took for them as well. So while we're on the topic of galleries, let's talk about that, right? Because people come to a landscaping website and they want to see a bunch of pictures of your projects. And what we commonly see is people kind of have like this gallery with tons of pictures in it that's hard to navigate through, or they'll have one on patios, or they'll have one on planting, and you have to kind of keep going back and forth and back and forth. Another popular way that people do this is they'll just like they'll do a gallery of a project. Well, that's great. You look at that project. Maybe though you don't like that style of outdoor kitchen. You kind of want to look at a bunch of different examples. So this is what we do really commonly now for galleries, is we create a gallery like this that has some filters to it. So if you went down through here, you could look at all the pictures and you could cycle through them, one by one. Or if you say, you know what, I want to just look at, let's say I just want to look at some artificial turf pictures. And then you hit the filter button there, then it'll just filter that. Now, we've done one shoot there last year. We're going there again, and we are going to go ahead and get more and more pictures of this. So as time goes, you can add more and more to each of those categories. And then if people want to look at them bigger, there's some installation. You can see kind of how it's done. There's a space with some of it, adjacent to the patio, another one as well. And really, really great pictures there. So you can cycle through that stuff and you can look at the categories, do whatever you need to. Now, a couple other things on here that were issues that with the last website is there was no information whatsoever about careers. And we all know finding good help is really, really hard. And so what we want to do is just give them at least some kind of information. So we have plans maybe in the future to really get crazy with this and add all types of resources and videos and all kinds of things. But this is a place to start. You can start with a basic careers page. So, get a picture of your team kind of meeting or hanging out, what kind of makes it unique, what you have to offer, showing people work. And then you can give, positions that you're hiring for. So in this instance, we can add these or take them off the website really quickly. And we took some pictures that we took to illustrate that. There you get that image, that logo slant again. Pay ranges, way to go. This is one of the things you need to do. People want to know what you're paying. Like, don't make it so secretive and just give a range. Talk about requirements that they need and duties. And then if they're interested, say they're interested in this position, they hit apply today, it automatically pre-fills or checks that form down below. They can check some other ones too if they're, like, I want to be a designer. I also interested in talking about sales or whatever. And this is just a pre-screening form. It's not an application. Try to require not as much here, but there's pieces of information you need to know, like how many years of experience do you have? Are you 21? Maybe for insurance, if they're driving your vehicle, do you have a valid driver's license with a clean record? And you can give, some options. And then if you want to provide the option for them to upload a resume, you can do that as well. So that's a bunch of things. I want to show you one more thing as we talk about this. Actually, two more things. The next thing I want to show you here, this is the residential maintenance page. So they do this two different ways. They either have a maintenance client residentially that does it all, like full service, or the only other option is they will sell some just program work to clients. So like, for example, just a lawn care treatment program or plant healthcare. And one of the things that you should be doing, this is a different video. That's the video about maintenance. We kind of had like this all-inclusive resort kind of theme that we did. And we talked about all these things being included, all kinds of crazy puns in there. And then one of the things we do on many websites that we work with is we provide programs with example pricing. You should have that. Any website should have that as much as you possibly can, with disclaimers and all that. So this is the lawn care page. It's a different video as well. This one is it's about like this VIP experience. We like roll out, instead of rolling out the red carpet, we roll out the green carpet, and it's a fun video. A couple pain points about lawns getting damaged, and then these are some concise summaries of what the programs are and kind of a starting point. So we can highlight that one in the middle with a different color. That's where we want to drive most people to. Like, it's good. People have extremism, aversion, meaning they don't want the cheapest. They don't want the most expensive. So if you can position your programs to get someone in that middle range, that's really, really good. And if they hit get this package, it automatically fills in the details down there. Now, if they want to like compare this and they want to look at comparison points, they can do that too. So we built this chart in here and we can edit it really carefully, really easily, and just simple way to do that. Check marks, it has this or doesn't have this. And you can see as you start kind of tiering up with programs, there's more and more stuff included in there. Form simple, basic information, required fields, and some add-ons, like, oh, you know what? You do plant healthcare for my palm trees and other ornamental plants. Yeah. You know what? I'm interested in that too. And they can submit the form. We do have a general kind of contact form on the website, or a consultation form. And that's if you hit the get started, which will probably be which has been the most leads that we're getting through the website. And this one, again, just reiterating that process and just a form and kind of the top level. I'm interested in these. One of the things they wanted is they wanted to know what their budget range is. So that's a required field as well. And they can leave some notes. And then the last thing that I want to show you is this blog, or we call them learning centers a lot now. On a website, extremely important. In fact, a lot of the clients that we work with do 3 to 4 articles a month, really in-depth content. And this will be the first page that a lot of people land on the website because they're searching for really long tail words. Like, how much does this cost? Or I'll give you an example. What are some landscaping ideas to increase the value of my home? Well, if they find that first, they're on the website, they read the article, And as they go down through there, you start seeing pictures of the work. You start giving some examples of trees for here to put in. You talk about usable outdoor spaces, which is kind of your outdoor living rooms, which gives more value to your home versus just like a plot of weedy, thin, bare grass. And you talk about pool landscaping and stuff you can put around your pool and varieties of different things there. So again, this is a great website. We love working with Ryan and his team. They've had a lot of really great ideas, and we're really looking forward to enhancing this website again this coming year. We have a scheduled shoot for the beginning of April, so we're going to have some fun stuff to do, get way more pictures and video, and we're going to continue to add content to this website and value for prospective clients and visitors that come here. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, a little behind the scenes, also some explanation of why we do certain things on website. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Thanks a lot.